Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to talk about my sport routines, what I do and how I managed to achieve that. I started doing sport every day. I found it important to make this video because in order to stay healthy and fit, we all need to be active. And every time when I asked what types of sport I like doing, and I start listing everything, and everyone gets really surprised how I managed to do all of these things. So I decided to share it with you and maybe inspire you to get more activities into your daily life and your routine, because it's not as hard as it is thought to be, but you need to change how you think about things. And also, again, it's just a habit building. How rude of me, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Katrin. I live in Germany and work in tech, and I do some gardening in my free time. So let's begin. I'm going to share with you how I went from being inconsistent to making daily movement feel as natural as brushing my teeth. I've always been active throughout my life. Since school, I always had some kind of sports activity, but of course, when you move to another country, it becomes a bit harder at first to build a sport routine. It's not impossible, but you do need time to figure out what sports clubs and opportunities are available. For example, when I moved for the first time 6 years ago, it was also during the Corona period. That's why I decided to focus more on doing sports at home. I'm not really a gym person, not that going to the gym is bad, but for me I prefer to work out at home. This way I don't have to pay for a gym membership, I save time commuting, and I can exercise whenever it suits me. Honestly, I think it's just the best option for me. So I've always focused on building a routine to do something every day. It's also important to remember that your muscles need time to recover and grow. That's why it is better to alternate your workouts. For example, one day you do fitness exercises and the next day you do yoga or stretching, giving your muscles a chance to rebuild. For me, movement isn't about chasing perfection or exhausting myself. It's about feeling good, keeping my energy flowing, and making my health a daily priority. Everyone can choose what works best for them. For instance, I love jogging, but if you hate jogging, it doesn't mean you can't do cardio at all. You just need to find an activity that you enjoy. You can go swimming, do some jumping jacks, there is always a solution to stay active. When I started, I wasn't consistent at all. Some weeks I would work out and other weeks I wouldn't. What I've learned is that if you treat it like something you have to do, like an obligation, it's unlikely to work. You'll end up skipping workouts, losing momentum, and feeling guilty. And once you lose your routine, it's harder to start again. For example, if I stop running for a week or two, it feels awful when I try to start again. I really feel it. What helped me was realizing that it's not about motivation, it's about building a habit. Sport should be part of your daily routine, not something extra. It should feel as natural as brushing your teeth. For me, 99% of the time, I can't go to sleep unless I've done something active. Of course, there are days when I don't have the opportunity, like when we are traveling, but even then, I've started packing workout clothes with me. For example, my partner and I love walking, and when we've walked all day, that counts. But if we haven't, I'll do a short no-equipment workout to keep moving. Here are a few tips to get started. Start small, even 5-10 minutes a day counts. Stretch, go for a walk, do a few push-ups, anything is good. For example, I even found some Android apps with short exercise routines, and sometimes I just follow those, and they only take 15-20 minutes and they are already super helpful. Make it part of your daily routine, otherwise it's easy to skip. I can work out anytime, in the morning, during lunch or in the evening. It depends on my schedule but whenever I have a window, I just think that's a good moment for a workout. Even on my busiest days, I make time to do something. Lately, I've also started playing volleyball and sometimes swimming, especially during the warmer months. I go jogging twice a week. That's why I decided to give myself one full rest day Saturday. Another thing I found helpful is not overcomplicating it. Instead of thinking about doing a big workout, I focus on daily movement. I don't always have an hour to spare, but I can always find 30 minutes. For example, while my partner is cooking dinner, I can get in a quick workout. This has helped me stay consistent and taken so much pressure off. The result, I feel stronger, more energized and proud of myself for showing up every day. But the biggest win is knowing I'm taking care of my health daily without overcomplicating it. Honestly, the more consistent you are, the fitter and healthier you become, and the longer you can live without worrying about health problems. I think that's the best motivation anyone can have. So if you want to build your daily sport routine, my advice is start where you are. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for January to make a resolution. Start small, make it daily and watch how it grows naturally. Even if today you just do a stretch, it's already a step in the right direction. Trust me, your future self will thank you. If this inspired you, give this video a like and subscribe for more videos on living in Germany, tech lifestyle and also balcony gardening tips. And tell me in the comments what one small action you will take today to move your body. Let's continue building this habit together. I'm going also to share in the description my weekly sport routines, so maybe you can just take some ideas from that. Thank you for watching, have a great and wonderful day wherever you are and whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!